Hey guys, welcome to episode number 21 this week, guys, of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yes, we don't, I mean, not Assassin's Creed Shadows, excuse me. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I was gonna say, guys, I don't have Assassin's Creed Shadows yet. But that's gonna be,
Child looks like he has gotten himself
hopefully
into a
soon,
tricky
maybe like
situation.
Red later. Whenever it's got the time, whenever it's got the inspiration. But here we go, guys, welcome to episode number 21. With Assassin's Creed Mirage, since we got the correct pronunciation. And yes, guys, the space that we use. With everything else counted, not exactly going strapless or bad or harmful. Today's day, guys. Today, guys, is on. We are now on a Thursday, apparently. I want to have something without question, or bring something assertive. Today's date, guys, today is exactly pretty much another current day again. Today's date, guys, it is August 22nd, 2024. You heard me right, guys. August 22nd today, guys, 2024. But other than that, guys, everything else has been good this week. Doesn't take much, doesn't take very often, or to have anything else countless. We're gonna kick off the set today, guys. Good morning, Andy's Key, make a lot of shout out, dearest. How are you? How are you? Good morning, good morning. Besides having a final run, or having a bad idea, or crucial idea, or pretty much having some sort of championship reign. Good morning, KB, make a lot of shout out to you, dearest. Stronger, with my strongest power today. And we're always having a lot of fun, guys. Popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and something much more wonderful. But I'm gonna tell you what, guys. We also have Rasama. Rasama, shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Good morning, good morning. We also have Rona. We also have Miss Rona. Good to see you guys this morning. With our strongest power. And guys, our strongest power, 588 mods in total. Total, guys. And more to take cover. But yeah, guys, speaking of covers today, I'm gonna tell you what, guys. Gamescom, I want to say, guys, Gamescom was going on this week. So basically, there was a buttload and a shitload of stuff that people announced coming out of Gamescom this week. I do know, guys, last night. Actually, no. No problems exactly. But I'm bringing the good stuff. Pretty much, guys, in possession, and not to have any salutation with that in order. But other guys, there's been a lot of stuff that people really announced, and let me lay it out for you guys. Gamescom was going on ever since this past Tuesday, ever since they had the, day 1 out of 5. I want to go, guys, 3 out of 4. And to be open and honest, guys, there was a buttload of games that people exactly announced recently, brought into our minds, and also bring in our concepts. Like one of the games, guys, I'm not gonna say that much, what games that we're pretty much looking at, but I did look at Dom DeBomb's, Twitter Twitter X post. And no, guys, to be honest with you, there was exactly a post that came out of it. And to have something much more to reason with, occupy with, and organize with, and have something in between with. So basically, they obviously did do the pre-game, the pre-Gamescom show this past Monday of this week. We also have Sarlene Rodreno, make a love shout out to us. How are you? How are you? Good morning. And Karaoke Collection, guys. But to have no problems or have any side rotations or bad considerations for the games, I want to say, guys, from what I've heard, next year's 2025. Once you guys get the idea, and pretty much get the administration. What does that mean, guys? From what I've heard, Dom DeBomb did post on Twitter by saying the following, that 2025 is going to be epic. And I will tell you guys the games in a second. I do want to thank you guys for joining me today. Our song is Power. With a lot of entertainment, popularity, juice, and a lot of energy today. With our social media, guys. What is social media, you may ask and think about and talk about? Well, I'm going to tell you guys in a second. I'm going to make sure nothing else gets exited. But, OFW Mix, make a love shout out to you, dear. I mean, my brother. Thank you so much for it. And having a welcome back greeting. And, pretty much a popularity greeting. As you guys can see, we are now at the Confiscation Warehouse, by the way. But back to what I was saying, guys. Our social media and our social podcast services. All around our YouTube channels, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And so much more. So I do want to talk a little bit more about Gamescom today. Now I was watching a couple of the trailers, and there were a couple big, huge amount of names. There were exactly some big names that people exactly really want to recall. And yes, guys, the space that we're talking about today. And basically, what really came out of that, guys, coming out of last night, and yes, guys, coming out of yesterday, perhaps, one of the biggest games that they announced was the new game I haven't really played in a while, and one game I haven't played in a while, or to have any, not to have any instruments of torture, not to have any disagreements about a movie that they got a sad and dreadful review. But a gaming franchise, guys, that's going to be a game that's coming out next year. And let me lay it out for you. The game I'm talking about, guys, is the new Borderlands 4. You guys hear me damn straight, guys. The straight forward and going backward for that stuff. That's why, guys, Borderlands 4 is coming out next year. And I think it's a lot of a shock to everybody. That, I mean, there was a fan's reaction when people were watching, is it Borderlands 4? Is it Borderlands 4? But honestly, it actually is. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I did watch the trailer the past couple of times today. To get through today, but during the last couple of days of this week. And I want to say, guys, Borderlands 4 is probably going to be very interesting. It's going to be very good if they get it right. I want to say, guys, 2K Games, they confirmed that Borderlands 4 is exactly the 7th title, the 7th game coming out of the company. And it probably is, at this point. We also have Tubura. Tubura, make a love shout out, dearest, how are you? We also have Creed Extreme, shout out to you, dearest, how are you? Thank you so much. What's going on? Saying, hey, what's going on? I mean, Gamescom is exactly what's going on from this week. They also did announce, guys, that, what do you call it, guys? The creator behind, the Dr. Jones game. And another thing, too, guys, the new Indiana Jones and, the Great Circle. That game, guys, has been confirmed. And will be also arriving for the PS5, Xbox, and also on Steam, maybe on the Switch. So basically, guys, he was indeed in an interview, and he said that not only the game is going to be, the game I'm talking about, guys, is the new Indiana Jones, The Great Circle. And not to give yourselves any thoughts or have anything else to click on. No, guys, it is not Harrison Ford, but it's pretty much a different actor to be certain of. But the game itself, guys, will be arriving, not just Xbox exactly, but the game itself, guys, will be releasing on December 9th of this year, of 2024. Now, guys, I will play, I may play that game down the road, but it all depends what games I'm going to get for Christmas this year. I totally told you guys what games I do want to capture, and always want to think about. And those big games, guys, are, what do you call it, guys? Assassin's Creed Shadows and Delta Snake Eater. I feel like I want to change my mind and add 1 or 2 more games out of it. Does it have a good thing? Pretty much pretty much no problems to anything else for it. But I want to say, Gamescom has been they've been working their ass. They've been keeping their ass going forward this week because people want to see the games that people exactly want to announce. Now, I don't know if we're still gonna get Kingdom Hearts 4 or not. I would probably say no. Whatever Gamescom really wants to do. But guys, if Square Enix can still get away, I told you guys in the past, or I think the last number of months ago. You know, guys, if they get the strategy fit, if they have something going their way, and Square Enix can get on track, and stop wasting time or have something. Don't they have anything else, guys, go fast approaching? For example, guys, Thanksgiving or the holidays.
I should investigate.
Or wanting to shop for a teddy bear in a grocery store. I would probably say, we could maybe still get a trailer before the end of this year, guys, for Kingdom Hearts 4. And then that shit won't be coming out till mid next year. And that's what GTA 6 is coming in. GTA 6 could get something big this week from Gamescom. I don't know. If I had to guess, I want to say, guys, there's a minor opportunity for that to happen. But I want to say, guys, the first game was exactly Borderlands 4. I want to see how that game's going to go. I think it's gonna be a heavily awesome, another sequel experience, to be honest, guys, and it's I probably think so. Is it gonna be next year's game of the year?
The warehouse comment.
I wouldn't say yes, maybe no. But I told you guys in the past that. I told you guys numerous times. I still probably think GTA 6 still got it. I think Grand Theft Auto still got us this year. But I think Borderlands 4 could really still and have something to respond to it. And have something crucial. But as far as what we're doing today, guys, we are on, according to any of the missions, we're any part of the story today. We're any side we're tasting to think about and also investigate. Also, fellas, with our strongest power, we are doing coin, corruption, and tea. Talk about having a cup of tea, for example. But like I said, guys, people have been doing majority of the work between companies, the games, you know, guys, in reality. I'm like, this is American Jack. If people exactly want to have their voices spoken, then this is something that people won't exactly get. So yeah, Borderlands 4 is pretty much a big surprise. A huge surprise since it's coming out way after the end of the year. After this year, guys, 2024, to be honest. So if I had to guess, maybe put Borderlands 4 in the game of the year discussion. I want to say, guys, the movie itself should have done a lot better. But I told you guys, and I mentioned this already. As long as people play the games, I can play the games no problem at all. Which I can do that no problem. By still playing the Borderlands games. But it is exactly the 7th game that 2K Games has been doing. Not according to bad luck or have any bad straight ideas for it. But doing something that people really, really want to play. But at the end of that trailer, guys, of Borderlands 4, I want to say the game is going to be something interesting. Not as interesting, guys, but very epic to see. Hold on, guys, let me jump into the other. But again, guys, as far as Indiana Jones goes, Harrison Ford did an awesome job, as I mentioned in the past. Nobody can replace him. Chris Pratt is never going to want to do it, to be honest.
A Thabin member is near.
But other than that, guys, I think I know the actor who's obviously going to be playing as Indy in the new Dr. Jones game, guys, by December 9th of this year. Going into Christmas time, to be honest with you. Remember, guys, it's not Chris Pratt, it's not exactly Marvin Harrison, as a former football player, to be honest. but something that an actor has never done completely. I do know, guys, Gamescom, we also have another day of Gamescom here today. Yesterday was day 2. Today is day 3. And you guys already know, too. I go back to work this afternoon, and then I'm off tomorrow. You guys understand what my true love and I were doing? We're gonna be going to We're gonna be going to a romantic, exciting football game of opening season tomorrow night. So that really does explain it. But like I said, guys, Gamescom has been doing an excellent job this week already. But like I said, here's the thing: I just don't know when we're gonna be expecting Kingdom Hearts 4 as a trailer. Pretty much as a big, talk about some sort of a hole on top of it right now. I think they're doing less than enough, to be honest. They're doing something that they want to really do, bunch of tickets, but not going country to country, city to state, or town. But basically they're pretty much doing something that fans want to see, and really need, guys, mods, downloadable content for games that have exactly been out for a while. Like for example, guys, Genshin Impact is going to Xbox after this year. Even though I haven't played the damn thing, guys, at all. But I don't think there's any shocking idea for that to really happen otherwise. I mean, you guys talk about some plenty of free games that people really drag in, and to be open and honest too. Guys like say, for example, Genshin Impact or Fortnite. Or talk about playing something much more enjoyable with a lot of popularity, guys, and Zeus. You talk about playing Rocket League. But we're going to talk about Rocket League in just a little while, when we get to Steam and baseball today. But like I said, I mean, for them to have something exciting, kind of like having a big wow. A big wow as it is. It really is, guys. That's why every year is the best year for gaming. But next year, but 2025 of next year, guys, I want to say that it's gonna be. I think GTA 6 is still not gonna. I still do not think GTA 6 is gonna have a problem by still winning Game of the Year. It all depends what and it really honestly depends what Borderlands 4 is gonna do. I want to say that game's probably not going to be hazardous. I probably think Borderlands 4 is going to be exciting to play, and I do want to play that game dearly. I really do. El Yang Vlog, make a love shout out, dearest. How are you? But other than that, guys, we'll see what happens. But like I said, I go back to work today, guys. Work today, 2 to 7, and then I'm off tomorrow, and then I go back on Saturday. Once you guys already know, my ass is going to be very tired this week. Not only we don't have to go back to sports practices, I did fill out a couple of applications coming out of Facebook, coming out of my Google email account. It's pretty much the same that I've had for a long time.
I should investigate.
Guys, you talk about winter games, you talk about summer games, involving Special Olympics every year. Especially every year, guys, or this year. Every day, every month, whatever you guys can name or call it, to be honest. But so I have Winnie make a little shout out. Elian, you pretty much have been with me. I'm gonna say just about a month or so of our Strongest Power. Alright, guys. As far as anything else goes, if you guys want to catch more Assassin's Creed Mirage, that's what, guys. If you guys want me to continue and catch more new episodes of Assassin's Creed Mirage every Thursday mornings, all you guys gotta do is some very instructional, important things. All you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Remember, guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Always like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Remember, guys, like it, approach it, be thankful, give the support, popularity, and the energy and entertainment it needs. always having no problems, guys, with our strongest power included. We are always, we almost kind of like having a family. Now compared exactly to Pokemon, but something different. Now I would also tell you guys, I don't know if we're gonna get any new Pokemon games this year. Since we lost one actor coming out of last week, maybe like 2 weeks ago. The one that recently played as Misty and Zesty from Team Rocket. So I've got no damn clue right now. But if I had to guess, maybe. If we get another Pokemon game, I don't see that piece of set going bad or going twist-minded. Well, pretty much having. I mean, you talk about having something. To be open and honest, if there's gonna be whatever's gonna happen with Pokemon this year. I mean, Pokemon is not coming. I'm pretty much still retired by playing Pokemon games after a long time. So I would probably say yes, probably say no. It all depends. We also have Kate Dimzon, make a lot of shout out, Kate. My Sulov's nickname is KK, by the way. Was this exactly her aunt? To be honest, and we got a My Musketeers family, and it really is for sure. But if you guys want to catch any new games, guys, like and share the stream. If you guys want to check out any new games you guys want me to put on the schedule, I will probably still do another year membership with PS Plus soon. So I still want to drag something and want to continue to probably try pretty much always the same, but not exactly negativity. Or pretty much privativity. Or spirituality. As far as anything else goes, as you guys may know, with our strongest power. But all you guys need to do, guys, if you want to catch new games on the slots, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Sound that like button, guys, if you have something shiny, if you have something inside of a toolbox in return, or even if you guys have to say something, you guys can hit that like button today, support button, and comment. And remember, guys, Merry Grace, shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Masana, thank you for standing by today. But yeah, hit that like button, guys, support button, and comment. Always remember, guys, the very important thing with our strongest power, with a lot of popularity and Zeus entertainment, keeping ourselves alive and well, is always thankful, guys, thanks to God. It's a gift. It's always a gift from God. Always has and always will be. But yeah, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. With our 588 mods entirely. Von Ryan, shout out. Lalup's Zuli Babes, shout out to you, dearest. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, guys, as well. Sarah May Sanchez, how you doing? Always being trustworthy and knowing how to use it. We have, guys, our 588 months today. If you guys have any admin systems, you guys can also follow me on Facebook in the chat, Zach Dawson. If you guys want to have an opportunity, make a name for yourselves and help me with the most important thing, guys, and that's followers exactly, and W8s. I'm still waiting to get something back from step 2. As good as I can get, or as much more I can reason with here today. Hopefully, probably soon, maybe rather than later. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we socialize with people, get to know each other more, and yes, guys, anytime we manage to follow it up, not to have any lame excuses or bad news to anybody else, but bringing everything else, like I said, guys, everything else, then being hand and shoulders to everybody else that we're looking at, it will not be absolutely nothing or deadly squat, to be honest. But anytime we manage, guys, to find people, rise and sign with people, get to know each other better, all we need to do, guys, is follow and share it. Follow and share it. M3, make a lot of shout out. You talk about the word 3, guys. That is exactly sung by a music artist by the name of Britney Spears. But the one I did, Oops, I Did It Again, and the other songs completely. But all we need to do, guys, is follow Sarah, give us our statistics, give us the stuff we want to do. I'm guys on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And guys, also recall how long I've been on YouTube for, how long I've been on Twitter and Facebook for. And we almost gonna pickpocket his ass for a minute. Well, I'm not gonna kill you. Look at this one gentleman, guys. We're gonna do something to pickpocket him. And now we're gonna have a couple damn assassins acting lame. Well, we're not gonna take on the pickpocket right now. We want to keep ourselves good and proud, and pretty much calm and collective. But yeah, guys, as far as how long I've been on Twitter and Facebook for, Twitter X, guys, and Facebook, I've been on for a little over 6 years. But on YouTube for a little over 8 years. Me, guys, the king of the world, aka the final boss. Don't they have the reference to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Since he's doing some sort of, what do you call it, guys, Monster Jam movie? I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, but he is exactly still set to direct anything for it. You know, according to the buzzards, or don't they have any, pretty much, guys, no problems or issues whenever they wanna settle and find. But it all depends how much they really wanna, like I said, guys, probably want to reason with and pretty much talk with soon. But we'll see. If everything else goes their way, or that's Dwayne Johnson's way, and that's still a possibility. We'll see how things work out. But yeah, guys, I've been on Twitter and Facebook for a little over 6 and 8 years on YouTube today. And yes, guys, my two love and I, we've also been together, guys, romantically, hot as a young couple. We've been together, guys, for a little over over 7 years this year, and been so engaged since the second town. So we are still working on getting married soon, but I still need another parent's what do you call it, guys, exception. You know, guys, been nice with it, have a lot of support and love for it, and no problems to really take anything in. Because they have everything else in its honor, and also pride and privilege. But other than that, guys, everything else is pretty much hunky-dory. That's how long we've been together. Over 7 years, my true love and I have been around. Just my women's diva, just my Rose, and you guys know the other nicknames by heart. But alright, guys, that's going to be the end of social media today. But I am going to really indeed, I am indeed going to talk about Steam in the next 15 or 20 minutes today. Well, my song is Power. So other than that, guys, like I said, I go back to work. I've got work today. So the same 2 to 7. But my ass is going to be tired by Saturday, guys. I've got 12 to 7 completely. So I told her, I said, whatever comes out of spending today, coming out of work, and also spending tomorrow. Mostly today. It all depends on this ball. So, but everything else, guys, we actually did have 3 hours together last night. We watched a couple movies. We spent much more than we really could. You know, guys, not exactly having damn COVID all the time, or have anything else to charge or be reasoned with all the time. But keeping ourselves healthy, you know, guys, a lot of comfortableness, or maybe talk about resting, if you will. Resting with our indulgence. I haven't checked out much about the totals, guys. You talk about how much the movies are still making right now. I will say, guys, Gamescom makes a lot of money to see what games people want to see. You talk about, for example, guys, you talk about Ubisoft, you talk about Cinematic Games, the ones that do Dragon Age. Well, you guys understand too, Dragon Age, the Real God is coming out soon. That game should still be Rises and still be on track for next year. I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be any helpful news. If Gamescom still wants to praise it this week. I mean, whatever they want to do, guys, we can have something to treasure. I mean, not to mention anything else, guys, to treasure it, bond with it, begin with right now. But I am a little more extra excited, guys, for Borderlands 4 for next year. For the PS5, by example. And yes, guys, get something to control. And you're talking about having something exciting. You're talking about being shocked or surprised. And 9 times out of 10, I repeat, guys. As far as Indiana Jones and the Great Circle goes, I don't think the game is going to be bad, in my honest opinion. I honestly think if they can do a good job for what they did after 5 movies with Dr. Jones, I don't know if the Great Circle is going to be the only game they do coming out of Lucasfilm, depending on George Lucas guys, for example, and most of the other people from Lucasfilm are going to be praising it. But trying to question themselves by any means necessary. Like I said, guys, it all depends. How much the game is gonna. I mean, the game is gonna be the same, but pretty much differently. Lucy Lawrence, shout out to you, dearest. How you doing? But obviously, guys, I don't know. Combining with our, guys, we're always filled with popularity, juice, entertainment, energy, and have a little bit of luck and risk. Not exactly being unfortunate, but much more in perspective. So like I said, I don't know. I mean, I think the game is going to do good, depending what they do with Indy. I mean, talk about having the best elements. And yes, guys, the best ones of surprise. Like I said, guys, Borderlands 4 is going to be very intense this week. I mean, after the end of this year. Gamescom is going to have some extra stuff that the people are going to be jumping into. And not to have any problems to go clueless or insane for. I mean, people know how to be pumped. I mean, not exactly be pumped, but be excited. Not wanting to move one position after another. Well, like I said, guys, it all depends. I mean, the games are still gonna be the same price. No more than almost 70. Meanwhile, not having a damn clumsy call compared to. I mean, what do you call it, guys? No more than $70 every time. So it all depends. I think they'll probably have something. Not to have any bad news to consider. Especially what they're doing with the big names. Like I said, guys, like I said, guys, for example, the new Dragon Age, Field Guard, that game should be interesting as well. But I don't know if GTA 6 is going to be falling off that quick. As I mentioned before, guys, I'll say it again. GTA 6, to be honest, that game still got it. Now, that damn game, that game is not going to be distressful either. That game is still going to get a 10 out of 10 at the end of this year. By the time we reach to 2025, and yes, guys, follow it up and just go from there and upgrade it. Speaking of Gamescom, guys, my brother Killajay is in the house this morning. Make a little shout out, brother. How you doing? An impressive good morning when it comes to the best year of gaming every year. Killajay, did you watch any Gamescom this week? I mean, I've watched 2 trailers. Probably, talk about 3 trailers. Guys, one of them is Borderlands 4, which I think that game's gonna be fantastic. By the time we get to 2025, and then you have the December 9th game arriving, and that game, guys, is still Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Indiana Jones also wants to. He also knows how to solve some puzzles, do some rescuing. You know, tons of action. Not exactly being solo normally. My kind of sales says he wants coming out of this week. Killzone. I mean, as far as I know, so far today. I think those are probably the only games that won't be doing any bad under consideration. But like I said, guys, I still think Borderlands 4 is going to be very good by the time we get to next year. And it's game number 7, that's only according to 2K Games, guys, in the chat right now. So, and then you guys got the other games. Now, speaking of movies, my 211 guys, who and I are still gonna be watching the second Beetlejuice in the next couple weeks from now. It's a couple weeks, guys. I mean, 2 weeks from today. That's gonna be, guys, the same day that Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out as well. And that'll be, guys, on September 6th in the chat. So, you know, guys, my Musketeer would still knock my ass out if I got the game instead of watching the movie. But here's the thing, guys, I'm not gonna do that, to be honest. I'm not gonna pick out a game and wait to have something to wish for, or probably wanting or needing till we get what we need going into Christmas this year. So, I mean, that's still gonna be easier said than done, probably. Let's say maybe, as a source. But like I said, those are the only games I can think of. But as far as movies go, I haven't heard much about Halo this year. I mean, especially if they want to keep on marching in towards Halo Infinite. Or probably Gears of War. Maybe do something else that's crucial. Now, I'm not 100% sure, guys, if Gamescom this week will have something to think about. I mean, especially if they want to, you know, guys, approach a little bit more on Metal Gear Solid Death to Snake Eater. But guys, that said, it's still coming out on the 17th of November. And also, guys, I also think, to be open and honest too, I believe that's also extra days before the second Gladiator comes out with Pedro Pascal by then. So, it all depends, guys. I don't think a lot of us gonna be playing the waiting game for something else big, or something good happen by far, so. But I want to say, guys, those are the only games I probably think they're not gonna be doing a hateful thing, a vengeful one thing, to be honest. I probably think those games are gonna be very good. But the most excitement is Borderlands 4 and Dragon Age The Veil Guard. Now, I haven't played Dragon Age, guys, in years. Ever since nothing else was gonna be a close call. But talking about a 25% call, guys, as far as I know. And that would be, guys, Dragon Age Origins. So, or doing any other game, especially with Assassin's Creed as well. I know they're gonna be doing a little bit more for, maybe for like I said, guys, the upcoming Call of Duty Black Ops 6 that's coming out soon, by October or November by then. Or for the PS5, guys, and Xbox Series, by example. So, whenever they want to fit up today, coming out today, guys, on an August 22nd of this year, they'll have something to think about and also announce whenever they can. Whenever they can really brag and surprise. I mean, I know they'll have something to consider. I mean, they make tons and tons of amount of money. They always have and always will. Now, I don't know if they're going to do any more remakes with Once Human or whatever. But the big guns are going to be very simple this year. Going into the end of the year of 2024 today, guys. And then have something much more epic and insane for 2025. We also have Mukbang. Shout out, amigo. How you doing, sir? But in the meantime, guys, we'll see what happens. But make a little shout out, guys, to the brother, by the way, and under contrast. So, like I said, guys, and it all depends whatever they want to have something probably fortunate or unfortunate. Whatever they want to have something to bring in. I know they'll have something with a lot of opportunities, but not have something inbound. There's more, and there could be something that really brings in the eye. It brings everything else's attention. Man, guys, we are still taking on the coin, corruption, and tea. Let's see, my main character's still getting pretty much an itchy feeling, but any particular thing. Hold on, guys, I'm trying to yawn for a minute. But I have a little more something sore. Not exactly my nostrils today. I've been funny or pretty much running today. With our strongest power. Guys, we're always filled with popularity, entertainment, Zeus, and energy. I mean, talk about having a lot of history. Remember, for example, guys, let's really think about it. That's psychology, phonology, mythology, technology, anthology, maybe. Now, I don't think they're gonna do anything by saying no. We'll probably say negative to Final Fantasy 17 in the upcoming years to come. By the time we get to the PS6, in the next 2 to 4 years. I mean, why? I mean, I don't think they need to explain why.
That's your face on the...
Whatever they want to do in between. I mean, if people want to have something to praise for the PS6, I mean, PS6 is not going to be mentioned until months, years, and years, and years to come. As far as we can really talk about, though. And also think about, guys, and have something heavily, instead of going from top to bottom. If anything else goes, whatever kind of direction we want to probably experience and have something with a lot of level ups and also something taller. Good morning, Penton, make a lot of shout out. Well, loves, thank you for coming in this morning. How are you? Well, I want to say, guys, I am a little more roughly tired today. But honestly, a lot of people cannot explain or complain. I suppose anything else would go.
I don't fucking care.
Hold on.
Excuse me. I was trying to yawn again, guys, but no worries. Because I'm just a little bit tired and a little bit tired. The way I'm yawning, guys, is pretty much... I'm pretty sure there's something going on through my taste buds for the last number of days this week. But it's a long story. When it comes to a health medical issue or health concern, well, pretty much no problems to really energize it.
I need to find out more.
Thank you, partner.
Master.
Involving my sending Bible thoughts as well. But like I said, it all depends. You guys can watch Gamescom at any time. Guys, you're welcome to watch it in the chat on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, maybe on Instagram. I know you guys can watch that shit on Twitter. Actually, not exactly on Twitter, but but maybe, just maybe, guys, maybe on Instagram, if that's the correct response. But like I said, guys, Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out in the next couple of weeks. Due to the fact with the second Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton against guys Christina Ricci. I do want to say the second Beetlejuice, I think it'll probably be a nice review. My True Love guys still wants to see that set, to be honest. And that's what I said, we're gonna work on that too. And the enemy guys is down slow, and I'll say bye-bye to him. Vincent Bayaga, make a little shout out, my awesome brother. How are you, sir? Joining us and continue to be in our crew with our strongest power. Guys, we are filled with popularity, Zeus, and entertainment. With our strongest power community. Our 588 mods of our community, and so on and so forth. We're gonna talk about Steam, guys, in a few minutes. Well, like I said, Gamescom has been going on much more this week. Ever since they had the opening day a couple days ago. You know, announcing some new names. You know, guys, positive names, grateful names, so on and so forth to begin with. And also likely handle too. Whatever one of us is thinking about entirely. Yeah, guys, I'm honest. I'm absolutely beyond tired, guys. As I mentioned before, all I gotta do, guys, is work today, and then my ass is off till Saturday, with no problem at all. Trust me. But as far as the box office totals go, oh yeah, guys, the new Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, talking about continue to break records and dropping, there's maybe like multiple names of how the movies are doing. Now, for example, guys, I mean, and we can take a bit of an opportunity for a minute. For example, guys, well, guys, we just got done we just got ourselves a side involving a piece of gear, that's going to be excellent. But yeah, guys, Deadpool and Wolverine, that movie is about to approach $1.2 billion soon. So that's going to be sooner. Not exactly. Don't they have any self-doubts or self-premonitions to reaching that total? Now, I still doubt it's going to be making, again, towards $30 billion. I mean, I would also praise the upcoming Avatar 3 for next year as well. You know, guys, get us Redemption, and then way after the third Avatar, guys, by next year, probably. And then you guys go on to the upcoming Avenger movies by then. Mars, well, thank you for coming in today. Being one of the Forevermore Super Shadows for you. How are you today? Welcome. Actually, a warm welcome today. You know, guys, being cooler, maybe somewhere warmer. Maybe something is just a tiny bit steamy, if you will. Well, guys, we're gonna talk about seeing if I can get a yawn going for a minute. I mean, easier said than done, but we'll see. Hold on. Not exactly, guys. I remember, guys, the more people yawn and get exhausted when it comes to working or keeping their eyes open, the more they can pretty much stay and keep their eyes on or off, maybe like open and closed. But we'll see. Well, guys, we're gonna jump into Steam today. So all you guys need to do, if our strongest power included, head over to Steam today, guys. Head over to Steam. Create a gaming account, guys, and buy something. If you guys are buying an old game, if you guys are buying a new game, if you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, or even if you guys are going after something special, something interesting. If you guys are pre-ordering the new games, I mean the new games that are coming out by after the end of this year, guys. Assassin's Creed Shadows is up for pre-order for the next couple weeks. During the same time, guys, as second Beetlejuice is. When, I mean, after all this time, yes. So you guys can pre-order not just Assassin's Creed Shadows, but exactly pre-ordering Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. You guys can pre-order the new Madden 25 as well. You guys can pre-order Borderlands 4. I mean, I'll be shocked if I get the game after this year. And if I had to give an answer now, I would maybe say yes. But it's gonna be a tough one though. I probably think it's gonna be a tough order. But I would honestly say no to GTA 6 by next year. Guys, if Kingdom Hearts 4 does come out and start surviving with the PS5 by then, way before then, guys. Like I said, GTA 6, that game, but that's still got the game of the year. After the end of 2025, guys. Way after the end of this year and the upcoming year as well. But it all depends on when the answers flow. And whenever they want to have any recommendations, salutations, satisfaction, have something to think about, for instance. We'll see. I mean, there's gonna be plenty of handful stuff to think about for now, before we get ourselves under control, or the way other stuff can really take in and buys in. And so maybe have something to think tall in return. So we'll see. But head over to Steam today, guys, and buy something. You guys can go after any new games, any old games. If you guys are into any beginner's luck, any energized stuff, guys. Am I playing a new game, for example? Hello, my brother Vincent. How are you, my brother? Make a singing, entertaining, make a shout out to Vincent, guys, as well. But everything else, guys, going the same way, a different way, or kind of like an old-fashioned way, for example. But head over to Steam today, guys, and buy something. If you guys are pre-ordering the new Madden 25 with the 49ers cover tight end, Christian McCaffrey. I do know, guys, Madden 25 is review in progress this week, as far as I can recall or remember. Or to have anything else, guys, and draw attention to. I haven't played Madden in a long time. That's why I'm more officially into baseball as I can probably, you know, guys, jump into any action, for example. Well, from now on, for instance. But other guys are welcome to go after any downloadable content and mods for games. Any decision, guys. Any game, guys, you want to jump into. And yes, guys, you guys still got some time in the chat today to maybe try to pre-order Stealth the Snake Eater. And the ones I'm still doing, guys, is exactly Konami. Cause Kojima is way out of it now. He's got his own production team. I don't know if Gamescom will have something for the second Death Stranding this year. I mean, that won't be until the upcoming year. Before anything else gets under transaction and probably honest and focused. And then see what the story is going to be about, fortunately. We'll see how things work out. Lala Zoville, shout out to a blessed Thursday morning to you. The rest of you guys in the chat today, welcome. But we'll have everything else, guys, to consider and maybe think about by then. But we'll see what happens. If everything else is going feist and fire, or going into the upcoming months, upcoming years, I think everything is going to be changing the next generation, or a new generation, in an exciting form. But like I said, guys, we'll see what happens. Whatever can work out in the most powerful scenario. But other guys, before we go to after any games you want, any sports, music, RPGs, you guys want to follow one name. You guys already know what my popularity, entertaining, king of the world final boss name is. That's my name. Zach Dawson 93. Sadie 93, guys. If you guys have nothing, you guys have nothing to lose. You guys have nothing to lose, guys. You always want to get yourself something satisfying and get yourselves in a happy, belated mood. But everything else, guys, is, like I said, guys, is probably different. Not exactly acting insane or crucial. I have been on Steam, guys. Actively for a little over 3 years. I haven't bought another damn game, guys. I think months. I want to say, guys, for the last several months this year. But going after something old, but never having something benefiting. And there goes the assassin, guys. We are still doing coin crops and tea, guys, in the chat. Coming out of outside of Baghdad, to be honest. Want to have something, you know, guys, Mexican, American, Afghanistan or something. Whatever it could be. It's under investigation or something. But pretty much inside of a game, but not inside of, you know, guys, reality. But yeah. You guys can buy any games you want. If you guys want to pre-order any games, you guys can stop into Steam today. Go after Steam gift cards today, guys, under any purchases. But you always need a gaming account before you guys make anything happen. And, like I said, guys, if I make it happen, my song is power, and you guys make it happen. I mean, you're making it happen. You're doing yourself the deeds. You're having your own gaming experience, and that was something much more to think about too. And do not forget, guys, also today, I'm guys with our popularity, Zeus, entertainment, a lot of fun stuff to reason with and talk with. You guys can go after your own gaming reviews. Book your own game of the year when you guys get the time and also have the chance to. I mean, hopefully. But other guys, you want to go after any Steam gift cards of your choosing. Anytime you want to have a player 1, talk about player 2 for when you get a chance, and also benefit too. You guys can go after $20 on a Steam gift card. Guys, Steam is always pronounced STEAMCIFT as a correct answer. Benefiting answer, guys. Remember, nothing's final if that's your final answer. You always want to buy any games you want. Don't want anybody to stop you or penalize you. That's never the answer. Rolling hands never will be. But yeah, guys, $20 on the Steam gift card today. STEAM. $50 on one, or 100 in reality. So if you guys are in the RPGs today, we also have Minerva, Lanessa, make a lot of shout out, loves. Hola gracias, Minerva. Make a lot of shout out, by the way. We guys, $100 is always the maximum amount when it comes to buying Steam gift cards. Does it have something more possible? More stock, more amazing, more regularly good, to be honest with you. But head over to Steam today, guys, and buy something. Or even if you guys want to take your time, that's okay too. If you guys are in RPGs today, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, if you guys want to pre-order Borderlands 4 early, that should be my guess. I probably am going to get Borderlands 4 this year. I mean, after the end of this year. I think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be damn stressful. After watching the trailer twice this week, I still probably think the game itself is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be an awesome conclusion. It is exactly the 7th game, guys, by 2K, to be honest. The way people make WWE games coming out of 2K, 2K games, and also THQ. So you guys all know, with all of us today, there will be another wrestling game by next year. I don't know who's going to be in the cover. The 16-time world champion, John Cena's been on the cover once. You guys remember, every single World Wrestling Entertainment superstar will only be on the wrestling cover once. CM Punk has done it once. Randy Orton has done it once. The 14-time world champ, the 13 or 14-time world champion in his own right, to be honest. But I don't know, guys. We'll see if everything else is in position and under transaction as well. Now, I've been a huge fan, guys, of RPGs since I was a kid. I'm always a hardcore human being, hardcore gamer when it comes to RPGs. A lot of exploration, love, favoritism, a lot of exploration, listening to background music when we get the time and also take charge with. Or have something much more to reason with, having a romantic story, fairy tale, whatever it matters. And we'll get everybody else's attention. As long as we know what games that are not exactly fed up, only ever being unnoticeable, or being disrespecting to you guys or to the environment. Get everybody else's opinions and also strengths not exactly going above average. And always having our voices be heard today, guys. That's all that really matters. And the enemy guys is down and out for a minute. Not exactly worth swimming. When giving somebody a haircut. What do you call guys a haircut, for instance? Now, if you guys are into sports games, that's why we always jump into baseball to our liking and also to you guys as well. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna go and get these assassins real quick. Never mind. I feel like we still need stronger armor. We'll have something more to trace. You know, guys, pretty much be tough, but never be weak, to be honest. Good morning, brother Mike. Shout out to you, buddy. How are you? Anything good? Anything bad, Mike? Or pretty much same old and same old? I think it's probably the same old stuff, guys, but different. But alright, guys, if you're into sports games today, like baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are into any tennis games, if you guys want to do archery, I probably think, the only one that plays archery is my official fiance, guys. Over 7 years continuing. I mean, she plays archery on my phone, she checks out my Facebook feeds. She doesn't exactly mention, or, pretty much talk about Twitter. I told her when it comes out of how gaming's going, coming out of this week, guys, of Gamescom, and whatever comes out of it, something exciting, something that's going to happen for our consoles, or have something with any risk. Okay, speaking of any risk today, I am gonna mention baseball right now. I've been having not much of a hard time or have any drama with any team campaigns on Outside the Park Baseball 25 this week. But I want to see how long this is going to go for me this time. The team I'm going to be managing, guys, in my replay campaign. I do have it under my website on my phone right now. It is going to be... I also do look at the realization and reality, as far as I know to begin with. You know, guys, between baseball teams, they have the best win-loss records, the terrible win-loss records. This should be evolving and also beginning with as a whole. But other than that, guys, I am gonna be doing, sometime for this week, I'm gonna be doing my 1944 Reds campaign. So I'm gonna be doing, guys, me, myself, and our Reds in my 1944 Cincy campaign. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe Sunday. It all depends. If my true love is not doing anything, or one person in particular that's not doing anything either. It all depends for sure. We're gonna have everything else occupied in order to have visit, or pretty much private or public. Well, guys, Mike in the chat says I've been having dumb luck towards me, and they were saying to get out on the live stream, and they just put for me, by the way. I feel like Mike TV, I'm guessing the people that were in your stream they were probably catching you off guard, trying to get you upset, trying to ruin you, to be honest. Guys, this is when we have our strongest power, we will always fill with popularity, fun, guys? Popularity, entertainment, Zeus, energy, and a lot of popularity with our strongest power in the chat. I don't think people need to put each other down. Not involving to our people. Not a lot of people do it. That may be a little more sad, maybe like taken advantage of. That's always not the best solution. Guys, you do it because you're driven, you have your voices be heard, you have your honest opinions, you got a lot of backup that they care about you, they love you for who you are. They think so, but I just re-add them on PlayStation. And I never do that, and I'm like honest on here. Well, as long as people are open and honest, and voicing people's opinions. I think that's the best way to do it. Not to have any drama or have somebody go and pretty much want to demand you guys respect. That's not the best answer. We also have Zayhack. Zayhack, how are you? How are you, sir? Thank you for coming in. One guys on total 588 mods closely, and much more in professional. We also have a Hiska, Rain, Papilla, I would assume. I want to have favorite food, guys, since I was a kid. That'd be pizza, to be honest. It always is. Actually, guys, it's the ones coming out of Carlos Bingo today. I'm gonna shout out to every one of you guys today, especially Zong Zong, to be honest. But have something to wake up with. I mean, whatever it could be, it's not too bad as it normally is, or 100% of the time. But yeah, guys, I've always been a huge fan. I've always been a huge fan of sports since I was growing up. So, you talk about two things. RPGs and now protecting our sport. As I mentioned before, guys, I did fill 2 forums coming out of Facebook this week. So, I mean, those are going to be exciting. Those may... I don't think they're going to be having a bad twisted turn. It all depends what they can continue to evolve on. Hold on, guys. Mike says, I might stay with core streamers. So with core streamers, on sound, by the way. Well, I don't think people deserve to disrespect every single live streamer. I mean, people know how to, get something done for a change. Not to have everybody else get dismantled, or pretty much goes the way it seems. I mean, it's like if people are putting each other down, and causing drama, and causing stupidity nonsense to everybody else. I mean, the best way to do it is to avoid it, ignore them. And if people don't want to try to listen to everybody else, guys, if people are working at a job, if people are trying to do something with insurance, or do something with live streaming on the social platforms, the best way to do it is to block it, and don't talk to the person. All they're going to do is hurt you.
But still, Jack, you are a great person to have around.
Oh, thank you, brother Mike. I mean, that's pretty much what it's all about. You cannot let people bring you down. I mean, what do you think Christianity would do for you? I mean, Christianity would not allow you to have any drama to anyone, especially your own self, or trying to have people saying you're pretty much guilty, and they're going to turn you in. That's actually not the answer. I mean, the best way to do it is socialize with the person, don't cause any drama or disclosure with that person. But if people want to have respect, I mean, you treat the others with respect, and people need to give you the same thing that a live streamer or any host should be able to do. That's the best way to describe it. Trust me. If someone wants to pull me down, they will not win. By the way, put them on the ban list, on there for good, yeah. I mean, that's the best way to do it. People know what they're supposed to do on Facebook, on Twitter, and also if they're being with somebody. Anyone else, in general. But that's the best way to do it right there. I mean, even OFW would have the answer to that as well. I don't think a lot of people have been bossy to him, at least. Well, guys, don't forget to pre-order any games you want, guys, on Steam today. I mean, there's going to be a lot of handful of games going in 2025 of next year. Remember, guys, you talked about Borderlands 4. I don't know if there's going to be a second Tamba going into PlayStation or not. Maybe towards the end of this year. It all depends. Good morning, brother Leon. Shout out to you, sir. Did you watch Gamescom this week? And you guys can watch it on IGN.com too. I mean that stuff's gonna be back in. I mean, in about a little under 2 hours already, to be honest. But alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam for today, for this weekend. Remember, guys, my name is Zach Dawson93. You guys can pre-order the new Man 25. You guys can go after any purchases you want on the Steam gift cards. as long as your voices are being heard in any kind. Even if people have to, urge you to do something. I'm guessing you do it because you're driven, and you're pretty much your own self-centered person. Trust me. But anyway, guys, like I said, in-store purchases when it comes to Steam, in reality. Do your own game reviews, guys, and see what kind of direction you want to take. Oh, happy birthday, brother Leon. How old are you, by the way? Anything interesting? Anything satisfying? Maybe in a tall order. But back to what I was saying, guys. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. We'll always fill, guys, with popularity, Zeus, entertainment. Oh, you're 44? I'm guessing I probably think you're way younger than Kamala Harris, the one that's taking on Donald Trump for presidency for the election. I don't know. I watched a little bit of highlights on my phone on YouTube this morning. They came exactly coming out last night. Remember, guys, we still do not get into politics, but you love it, I don't. But her and I still want to try to praise Donald Trump to get back to what he's doing. Since he's gone, Vice President Zadie, what do you call, guys, Zadie Vance or something, coming out of Republican territory, but never having the D word, to be honest. Pretty much any sorts of things. Speaking, guys, we've got 588 months today. A lot of popularity, guys, Zeus, entertainment, and a lot of exciting stuff either way. Wherever it goes, never be mind twisted or malfunction at times. We're gonna keep it right where we're headed, and follow everything up when we can. And yes, guys, now it's powered. So remember, guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. So like I said, guys, follow it, share it, tweet it out, and accompany it whenever we can. So remember, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. Give me some thumbs up, guys, when it comes to live streaming. Remember, guys, luck, risk, and being patient. Trust me. Patience has always been 100% virtue. Remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. Just to give you guys a heads up on my updates on the channel. Because I've been on YouTube for a little over 8, especially, and over 6 on Twitter and Facebook. Pretty much with a combined total of 14 years, exactly. So guys, on the channel today, I am at... So guys, on views, I am at 7.9 watch hours. Well, the watch hours have been going a little bit up, to be honest. Have a good rest of your day, brother Mike. I will see you probably this weekend. Like I said, guys, I go to work later on today, and then I'm off tomorrow. We're gonna have something fun by tomorrow night, so that's gonna be easier said than done to really carry. No worries. Man, guys, my watch hours today, they weren't exactly in the 180s this week, but nothing else would really be benefiting or self-controlled. So, guys, my W8s for the time being, I am at 228 right now, so I know somebody's boosting my followers a lot more, but I don't have to worry about going above 207 anymore. I think that would be the last thing to really take out of it. But a lot of people are helping on the channel, giving a lot of love, support, popularity, and entertainment for the channel, and doing what a lot of us are supposed to do. But any results in between. So those are my totals today, guys. So remember, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Like and share the stream, guys, and meet and greet. And if you guys want to have it, if you guys truly have an admin system, all you guys need to do, the most very important thing to trigger, and just to lay everybody out for you. All you guys need to do, guys, is the reminder. Watch hours are very important. Followers are actually no, W8 is very important right now. So all you guys need to do, guys, is boost it. If you guys have an admin system on your channel, on your YouTube, or on a website, that'd be great. Get us back to what we're doing. and getting our asses back in business as well when we get the time, and always trying to take sides, hopefully. But all we need to do, guys, in order to get the W8, that's very important on the channel, or any YouTube channel, for sure, all we need to do, guys, we watch that video in full, and guys, we watch the videos in full on the playlist on the YouTube channel, like and share the stream, guys, and always, guys, on social media and our podcast services, all around our channels. For example, guys, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. So like I said, guys, in the next under 2 hours today, we are definitely getting some extra stuff on the Gamescom today. And what's opening, actually no, that's pretty much exactly the other one. Lila's Mons, thank you for standing by with us. How are you? I love you, Lila. Thank you for coming in also. And also making an opportunity, just like everyone else is supposed to. Well, guys, we're gonna jump into in-gaming news real quick in just a minute. If they have any other insults or binding resolutions. So like I said, guys, Borderlands 4 is gonna be very interesting for gaming next year. That is something I think a lot of us want to know. Now the new Indiana Jones, that should be not too bad either. Like I said, guys, I will watch the movies, but 9 times out of 10, play the first game out of it. And I mean, honestly, maybe. That's pretty much my open and honest theory. So we'll see. Well, guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news with this one. Hold on. Let me get my left side part of my ear again. I don't want to have to make sure we're being stressful either. But yeah, guys, today's date. What is today's date, guys? Well, since I'm going to go to work this afternoon, today, guys, it is August 22nd, 2024. 2024. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I don't know the other words to any song for it. The original Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford. Well, we all know he is not in the new indie game, though. I don't know who's voicing his ass, apparently, but Harrison Ford made it look like a badass, to be honest. As a professor, as a doctor, compared to movies like anything else. Harrison Ford is, I mean, the brother's 82 right now. To be honest, guys, there's not going to be another Harrison Ford to attach it. But alright, guys, guys, we're always filled with popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and a lot of energy of our strongest power today, of our popularity, guys, of our strongest power community. That's more to involve, more to have something to satisfy, fortunate updates, and whatnot. So guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news today. What the world of Eora is looking evil awesome. So the game itself, guys, is called Avowed. As we finally played the Upsiden's first-person RPG, and it's fantastic. Now, I don't know if that game is also coming out of Gamescom this week, or the way people want to talk a little bit about it, I would assume. Not to have anything else to handle. But it all depends. I mean, the game itself, guys, is called Avowed. I do not think it's compared to any Soul-like games. Because I don't know if it would be the answer to that. Or pretty much anything else below it, I would assume. But it all depends, guys, to really attract it. And yes, guys, it is coming out of Gamescom this week, as I just mentioned already. So yeah, the answer is yes, it is coming out of Gamescom here today. Now, Avowed is pretty much a different type of RPG. There's an aimless one, not exactly an unwise one, a code one to establish, but I want to say, guys, Avowed does have some sort of Pillar's Eternity, as people say they do. We'll see how things end up winding up on. Trying to wind it up, then we'll turn the chains a little bit. Well guys, we are still doing this damn mission already. Involving the coins and the other stuff. So we'll see. Alright guys, as far as other stuff goes, live action Naruto movie is finally... Naruto guys, or Naruto, between my pronunciations with anime. Apparently guys, the live action movie guys, Naruto, has finally finished a script. The film is still guys in early stages, but it does not have an early release date yet. So if I had to guess when the first ever Naruto movie is coming out, that son of a bitch ain't coming out till next year. I mean, Naruto's been around as a TV show anime since the people are not exactly bankrupt. And pretty much having the voice with its directors, writers, and also anything else guys with pronunciations that are much more physical and professionally as well. So basically guys, they are focusing on how no Ansem and Super Naruto is. I mean, Naruto is some sort of a fighting style character. I mean, you talk about having... you talk about fighting martial arts. Now, Naruto is not exactly compared, guys, to Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do, or any part of the Karate Kid, to be honest. Well, and it's never out of the question. So they are finished with the other stuff in return, but we just gotta know when the movie is coming out. So guys, I mean, let me lay it out for you. I don't think the movie is coming out till next year. Now, if I had to guess, who's gonna be voicing who? I think they'll probably bring the Englishman, voice the actors for the first Naruto movie, depending how much anime is looking at cards. Depending on one anime company that really wants to have a lot of anime fans to see how the movie does. Sailor Moon is one of the best anime shows, as far as I know. As far as the movies go. Alright guys, Leon says, Dragon Ball live action was terrible, was horrible. Well, there is a new Dragon Ball Z game that's coming out next year, or probably at the end of 2024 of this year, as far as I can recall, or what I know. So basically, if they're gonna have something to deal with after finishing the script for Naruto, this will probably be interesting, to be honest. I did tell you guys what's going on with Borderlands 4. I did tell you guys at the start of the stream today. Borderlands 4 is gonna be very epic. I think the games, I mean, from what I've heard, now according to Gamescom this week, guys, with our strongest power, with a lot of popularity, guys, entertainment, Zeus, and energy, not exactly be going... Not to have anything else with an inspiration to take in. Or to have salutation or being clueless. Honestly, guys, Leon, did you watch the Borderlands 4 trailer this week? I mean, my thoughts, Borderlands 4 is going to look very good. Going into 2025 for the console. So people have been having speculation. And they're hoping, I mean, guys, Borderlands 4 is exactly the 7th game in the series.
Not yet.
The game itself is going to be really good. I don't know if it's going to be able to threaten GTA 6 or not by next year, but I've said this earlier, I'll say it again. 9 times out of 10, GTA 6, that game still got it. Doesn't matter how much the other games are going to be involving. I mean, maybe Dragon Age Veilguard would have something to say to coming of Los Santos and GTA 6 and whatnot. But once again, guys, I'm just going to say it. GTA 6, that game still got it at the end of the once we head to next year. Trust me, guys. I'm telling you. But I don't know. I mean, I think the other games are gonna do very interesting. The game itself is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be excellent. It's gonna be motivating. But never ever be self-control either. Towards exactly the way it seems. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be unlucky or be unfortunate. But the biggest heavy hitters, like I said, guys, the biggest heavy hitters I'm thinking is next year, Borderlands 4, and Dragon Age: The Real God. Those games are gonna be interesting, depending on how the gameplay can fulfill. Alright guys, as far as other games go, there is going to be a new Anaconda movie in the works. It's both Jack Black and Paul Rudd, guys. Or obviously in talks to star in a new one. Now, I don't know how many Anaconda movies that they are, but Jack Black just got done doing... I mean, he's just got done of having the fans playing as Claptrap in his horrible Borderlands movie. Okay, but to be honest with you, if Jack Black wants to team up with Paul Rudd, I do not see Anaconda being that terrible. Or being way beyond average, or way beyond decent, to be open and honest with. But both of them guys are teaming up to do a new Anaconda movie. You talk about a Cobra, you talk about snakes. You guys understand, I honestly still hate damn snakes normally. But I think it's gonna be fortunate to see what this new Anaconda movie is going to be about, to be honest. I mean, Jack Black still wants to do another School of Rock movie. And you know what's funny, guys? Liam Neeson has never been in a music movie. Actually, maybe in a comedy action movie with Seth MacFarlane. But, Liam Neeson still wants to do The Naked Gun. And that's gonna be at the end of this year. And then after that set, it's complete. And after that stuff is complete, guys, I think everything's gonna be done for him and settled for him. But if you guys remember Anaconda, the movie did set out and came out back in 1997. You guys talk about Ice Cube. That brother's still around and alive. You guys also have Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez did recently file for divorce with Ben Affleck. But here's the thing. To be honest with you guys, here's the thing. Both him and Jennifer Lopez, they pretty much filed divorce yesterday, according to TMZ and according to Entertainment News. Because I do not pay any details for that matter, or to have something to prepare for, but it all depends. And other actors, guys, you also talk about Don Voight, Jonathan Hyde, and yes, guys, Owen Wilson. So the movie itself did suit $136 million in the box office. You talk about making a smart, significant amount. I probably think the new Anaconda with Paul Rudd and Jack Black in it. I do not think you're going to replace Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez for that matter. I want to say, guys, the '97 Anaconda movie. That movie was not too bad at all. I mean, you talk about snakes. You talk about Samuel Jackson being in Snakes on the Plane. But Snakes on the Plane was not. That movie was not bad either. But since they are praising Jack Black and Paul Rudd being in the new Anaconda movie, I could probably say the movie's going to be average. Whatever they can drag their ass upon it. But we're going to wait and see, guys, what the future holds in front of it, whenever it gets the time. So yeah, and also guys, the new Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I obviously did not watch the trailer. Why? Do you think a lot of us would really satisfy and have something groovy for that franchise? Like I said, guys, the movies is obviously something I still would only watch. But as far as the first game goes, I don't know. But the game itself, guys, it has been exactly official. So guys, with our popularity, entertainment, suits, and energy, with our strongest power of our popularity of our community, the game itself is officially available for pre-order. So guys, as of right now, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming out on Xbox Series and possibly on PlayStation, according to Microsoft from Gamescom this week, on December 9th. So, with that in mind, if you guys are going after the Premium Edition, you get to have the pack of The Last Crusade. You guys also get the downloadable content of the Order of Giants. And in early access, guys, you guys can also get yourselves a additional art book and the Temple of Doom outfit. Now, my true love does not like Temple of Doom. The way Borderlands does the thing towards any other zones by taking people's hearts and burning them as a body part to ashes. I mean, my true love does not like Temple of Doom. I mean, I think it wants a bit of The Last Crusade, but the best one, guys, is the first one and probably the last one. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm missing my right earbud again. But it all depends. I mean, like I said, I do not think the game's gonna be bad. Trust me. But if you guys are pre-ordering the game as a pre-order bonus for the new Indiana Jones, guys, and the Great Circle, I repeat, you guys get to have the Last Crusade pack. And guys, the traveling suit, and also, guys, the Lion Tamer whip. Now, the thing about the whip, guys, recently the way Indiana Jones used it, he used to tell people to come here and get people's attention, like Nazis. Nazis, guys, are pretty much the weakest link when it comes to Dr. Jones. But I honestly think if people are doing something on the right track for the movie, and the first ever game, guys, that's coming out on December 9th of this year, a couple weeks before Christmas time, I mean before the holidays start arriving, if I had to give an answer now, I would maybe get the new Indiana Jones. Depends if the game is going to be fantastic or not. Now, that game I do not see winning next year's Game of the Year. Honestly, I do not. But I want to see how the game's going to go. I mean, since I am changing my mind a little bit, I would almost maybe consider getting the new Indiana Jones game. But if it's going to be out for the Switch, I can maybe get my true love, maybe a little bit of a taste. A taste for you guys as well. Depends on any expectations, or anything else to live by watching the movies in return. You know, guys, expecting to other stuff as well. I'm almost maybe considering buying the Great Circle, guys, of Dr. Jones. Even though it's hardly never the same, guys, without damn Harrison Ford, to be honest. Harrison Ford made Indy the way he is and the way he was. He was never a Marvel hero. He was never, and hardly ever, guys, a DC hero. He never was and was not. But I am almost considering, maybe considering going after Indy. Even though my true love understands, and a lot of you guys in the chat too, it's been my weakness. Anytime she plays that song, I have to cover my ears for that set. But I am almost thinking about buying Indy. if I get it for Christmas time. I mean, at least probably by then, but we'll see. We'll see what happens for it. I'm not gonna speak anything else between the other stuff yet, but so guys, if any of you today did check out the Gamescom this week, you guys can check out, guys, the Xbox's huge booth at Gamescom. There's tons to see and probably do. So, according to Gamescom, they had a large gathering of the Xbox booth this week. As far as I know a lot of people didn't check out the Xbox booth. Of how it exactly looked, how much it really took in, and how much of a gathering it probably took in, and pretty much dragged. So basically, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly jump into this. So yeah, guys, they only talk about the upcoming games. One of them, guys, is the new Doom: The Dark Ages. I haven't. Well, I don't think there's a trailer for that game yet. Because I started playing Damsel in Distress out of Doom after a long time. I'm gonna talk about having a long story with Doom, but I don't think we've seen the first ever trailer for the new Doom game yet, as far as anything else goes, but what we can consider. Or maybe think about by combining it. But we'll wait and see what else can really jump out of it. And yes, guys, combine it and combine it. Normally. Well, not only the greatest community, we are the strongest power community. I know OFW agrees with that. I've known OFW for numerous years, but I've known you, Brother Leon, for a long time. That's all I can say. There was also another game, guys, that people are pressing their boxes with, and that game, guys, is called Concord. We're strapped and ready. The person for years to come. So basically, guys, a game called Concord. They've recently been working that game in development for the last 8 years. You're talking about 2 years shy of having one whole decade normally. So the live action series service, guys, Hero Shooter. The game itself, guys, is called Concord. That game has been around for 8 years in development. Now that game could be coming out by next year, but I don't know. Let's see how things can push in. So the game itself, guys, is probably going to be at launch. Let me double check this real quick. So they did explain that Concord is going to be you guys heard me right. Concord is going to be a first-person 5 versus 5 shooter. I know Call of Duty. I don't think Call of Duty has had 5v5. Maybe like 6v6, maybe. Pretty much to have something to hail to. So that's going to be brilliant. Whatever they can have any flexibility for that one. Now, I do want to jump in real quick, guys, about Borderlands 4. Now, a gentleman by the name of Reddy Pickford, he does state the following. It's the same epic fail, guys, to press. Its advantage in the PC war with Steam, as Borderlands 4 heads back to the Valve's platform. So basically, guys, the gentleman himself explains why it's been exactly hard to predict. Now, before I jump into Borderlands 4, guys, like I said, the game itself is going to be very sharp. People are expecting a lot of things going into next year for that game. Maybe Dragon Age, Veilguard. I mean, the term Borderlands was pretty solid. I'm just telling you, I'm telling you guys this right now. Borderlands 3 is something I have not played in months. But it did become free exactly on PS Plus last month. Okay, I mean, with all due respect, it really did. And it possibly has from the ground up. And, well, if they're having a lot of changes, I mean, not exactly very much, but some. With the upcoming 4th game. I mean, the 7th game for 2K games. Going into 2025, guys, 2025 already. I mean, I still probably think Borderlands 4 is going to be interesting. Not just interesting, but an awesome game to maybe play soon. Borderlands 4 is up for grabs right now, guys, for pre-order. If I want to pre-order the damn thing, I'm gonna wait for a little bit before I do anything. And yes, guys, consider anything else for that before anything else goes. Summoning and also brings our attention as well. But so according to this dude, that's pretty much the only thing he's pointing out. So basically, guys, so they did. I'm gonna mention the bits and pieces of this. Borderlands 4, guys, won't be dissing Epic Games Store to launch on Valve's platform at the same time. I'm pretty sure Gearbox does an excellent job when it comes to have something hard to predict. Man, guys, Borderlands 4, from what I can see at the bottom, Borderlands 4, guys, is coming out from the exciting and excellent gaming company, guys, and that is exactly Gearbox. Guys, Borderlands first came out back during the last 19 years. And remember, guys, I've been not just the Handsome Collection. There's 1 or 2 games in the Handsome Collection in the past year today, but also have something to belong in it. I'm based on what facts on it. Okay, and honestly, yeah, I do not think, I don't think there's any disrespect to Borderlands. Even though the movie was accidentally a failure, with Zach Black, Cam Blanchett, Kevin Hart, and Jamie Lee Curtis, but it doesn't mean the game itself are not that terrible either. People are just experiencing hatred to the movie, but still want to play the games. Honestly, guys, 85% of the time, closer to 90. But Borderlands 4, guys, will be launching at some point from April next year towards the end of next year across Steam, guys, PS5, and Xbox Series. Now there ain't no way Borderlands 4 is coming out next Christmas of next year. Then I can promise you that. Trust me. Alright, guys, Leon in the chat says Resident Evil 9 might come out soon, but I don't know. My guess is, I don't know if Gamescom is going to have something to do with Resident Evil. They are trying to think, they are almost, if I had to guess what they are leaning towards, what Resident Evil is doing, I know they're probably almost definitely considering doing a Resident Evil 5 remake. As far as I know. But I don't think there's any whisper in the wind for that one. Honestly, guys, yes and no. But, I doubt we're gonna get Resident Evil 9 anytime soon. If we do get to that point, that game won't be out anytime soon. That's all I'm gonna say involving it right now. But there's gonna be a lot to consider. But I doubt Borderlands 4 is coming out going into the December of next year. I doubt it is. But if it does come out between April or by the time I turn 32 on my birthday, that sounds pretty good. That would sound a sock. Or it sounds something to trace. So, well, guys, I'm gonna quickly go to top stories real quick. So, guys, the top stories today of our strongest power. Xbox boss Phil Spencer. He did explain, guys, the decision is to launch Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on the PS5, which a lot of us already knew that by now. But honestly, if I mentioned this already, guys, I will indeed say it again. If I had to guess if I'm getting Dr. Jones and the Great Circle going into Christmas this year, I'm almost maybe considering it. I'm just using the word maybe. Not only if I'm going to say yes or no. but it all depends. I want to see how the reviews do. Guys, every single game needs to do good. Needs to do something special. Needs to do something with its conferences and everything else in between. Guys, any game would always have a desire to do good, do bad, do horrible, and maybe want to do something else for the franchises. So in the meantime, we'll see. Xbox. Remember, guys, Indiana Jones became the first. One of the upcoming games that Xbox has, coming out of Microsoft in perspective. Guys, as a whole, and pretty much as an exclusive. But Phil Spencer makes a lot of that shit happen. He's always hard at work, along with the developers behind Microsoft, and everything else that's more in charge of it. So I'm not sure how much he can really involve or take in, but we'll see what happens. So that's going into Xbox. I don't think there's an end for the exclusive, or to have something to transition or modify. But we'll see what happens. If everything else is going to be carried on. Real quick, guys, before we wrap everything up today, there is a new Dying Light game. I never told you guys. The new Dying Light game is called Dying Light: The Beast. As it brings out, guys, the big guns for a shooting heavy spinoff. Now, Dying Light: The Beast, that game should be brilliant. Now, Dying Light: Stay Human, that game was. Now, Dying Light: Stay Human, guys, that game is not exactly what I've played, and highly have not played, to be honest. So I will say, I think we all know Dying Light: The Beast is the third game in the franchise of the series right now. I want to say the game is probably going to be better than Stay Human if they got the weapons right, if they got the graphics right, if they got anything else to really bring in to the stadium, and everything else occupied for it. And there's also an official review trailer, guys, called Croak. Now, Gamescom is right now, guys, for day 2. Actually, it's going to be starting in half hour, but like I said, guys, we're going to be looking at some really excellent games for next year. You're talking about Borderlands 4. That game should be huge. And, that's number 1. You talk about number 2. Hopefully Dragon Age the Veilguard. And then all hands on deck, guys, for the middle part of it. GTA 6. Don't know about Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm not going to answer any stupidity questions on it right now. Whatever they want to assume or want to think about that, for example, I don't know. All I'm going to say is IDK as a result. Guys, if Square Enix can get their butts together, the answers may be true, hopefully. We'll see how things can work out. Hold on, guys, real quick. Leon says there might be a Resident Evil Code remake or 5 or Outbreak. I think we'll maybe see a Resident Evil 5 remake. There's always been a total insane popularity for Resident Evil ever since the very first day it came out. Guys, you're talking about PlayStation, the PS5, in a total exact way. Oh, you saw a birthday cake in the refrigerator. Well, do you feel old, brother Leon? I don't know if I would ask OFW. Meg's exactly how old he is. But guys, I'm 31. I'm no longer 13. My future fiance is 37.
Outbreak was awesome.
I've never played Outbreak. I think the graphics were not exactly too insane. Or not exactly misoccupied, but if you guys get a chance, check out the new trailers that Gamescom made. I want to see what Gamescom announces today. So you don't feel young anymore, brother Leon? When people start aging, people start feeling old, or still feeling a young age as they normally are. But Well, we'll see what happens otherwise, guys. Everything else could be in between, odds on, anything else in reality. We'll see. Alright, guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. I do want to thank you guys for joining me today. But, so guys, here's the deal. What is tomorrow? Friday? Oh no, Waka Waka Fuzzy Bear. Well, also, the other one that said Waka Waka, or did the growl, was Chewbacca from Star Wars. Well, I'm not gonna jump into Star Wars conclusions. I'm like, guys, don't really spray and pray. Let's try to please it right now. If it's something that people really wanna, guys, praise and get something to involve. But, alright, guys, so guys, here's the deal. So what is tomorrow? Friday. So my two love and I, we're gonna be going to to the first football game for our two-time reigning, defending high school regional football. What do you go, guys? Our two-time high school football regional defending, former unbeaten high school football heavyweight champions, guys, and that's gonna be our Tigers. We're gonna be hosting the Rams tomorrow night, so I'm gonna be with her tomorrow night for that, and then I gotta go back to work this afternoon today, guys. I gotta work 2 to 7 today. I'm already telling you guys I'm gonna be damn tired at the end of the night, but whatever comes out of the cast that I have in front of me, I'm also gonna have my last football tomorrow, and that's going to go to football tomorrow night. So that's exactly the plan, and then and based on the schedule for streaming, I probably won't be back until this weekend. If not Saturday, guys, for hockey, then NHL 24. I probably won't be back till, like I said, guys, probably this weekend. Because Saturday, I've got 12 to 7. Before anything else has to, guys, excuse it, target it, or, guys, making a lot of big bucks happen. So like I said, possibly Saturday for hockey. I do want to buy a win for our Canadians, but the scores have been a blowout, pretty much insane, that our players may or may not try to read. But I'll let you guys know when we can probably jump into, conclusions or meditation. But we're gonna have plenty of that going towards what we want to do this week. So guys, hopefully Saturday. If not, well, like I said, guys, if not Saturday, probably suit once again on Sunday. So we'll see what happens. If you guys want to catch more Assassin's Creed Mirage every Thursday mornings, all you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. By liking and sharing the stream, guys. Follow it, share it, tweet it out, and comment. By liking and sharing the stream, guys, like and share the stream. Boost my watch hours, guys. Follow it up when we go live, and always have our voices be heard. And doing what we gotta do. Remember, guys, anytime we get something going and know how to rock and roll, you do it because you're driven. That's all that matters. If you guys want me to cruise and play new games on the schedule, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Also remember one detail real quick, guys. Remember, the most important thing is, remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative with our strongest power. All total, guys, we are at 588 mods entirely. We are a great load of popularity, juice, entertainment, and a lot of energy. That's why we call it, guys, our popularity, entertaining, energetic, and pretty much the other word, guys, for example, and juicy popularity of our strongest power community. As big as we are. And yes, guys, now it's just power. Anytime we manage, guys, to make room and also take the time, all we need to do, guys, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So remember, guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. like and share the stream and meet and greet. So you guys can do one of two different ways. You guys can if you guys have an admin system, I want you guys to boost my watch hours. If you have an admin system in the chat on YouTube, on your channels, or anything less, you guys can watch my playlist. You guys can watch my playlist whenever you guys get the time. When we can probably insert it and also find it. Come to anything big. Never have anything insane or bad. But guys, we always want to sound good. We want to look good. We want to do something that we love to do, what we have to do and like to do. And doing something that really matters, not just to us guys, but you guys too. So yeah, we'll see how things can work out. But guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. Like I said guys, you're walking the very important thing is watch hours to get it from the ground up with our strongest power. So all we need to do guys, we watch the video in full, watch the videos in full guys on the channel, like and share the stream, meet and greet guys, watch the videos in full, give it the views, thumbs up, popularity, entertainment, juice, and energy, with our strongest power included. Like and share the stream, guys, in total, towards our social media, and follow, guys, our podcast services, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So, other than that, guys, let's go wrap everything up for 100% of the time today. Don't forget to watch this morning's Day 2 Gamescom. I think we're going to try to talk about it, maybe on Saturday in the morning. If not, we'll probably have more feedback on Sunday. Same time, same channel. Whenever we follow it or negotiate it. Whenever we try to control it and make room for it. So guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Next stream on the schedule, I will be back this weekend for NHL 24 for more Canadians hockey by then. So like I said, guys, I want you guys to boost my WAs when you get the time, boost my followers when you get the time. I'm pretty sure somebody's doing that for me on the channel. Pretty much with our strongest power, with our popularity, guys, entertainment, our energy, and our dues entirely. So other than that, guys, go Orange and Black, go Tigers, beat the Rams tomorrow night, and all hail our strongest power. So I will see you guys this weekend, guys, for some more hockey with our strongest power. I'm going to same time, same channel. I'm going to work this afternoon, and then I've got 12 to 7 on Saturday as well. So go Tigers, guys, for all of us. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And until then, I will see you guys till then. And until then, I will see you guys